Alright guys, here's a quick one. Most of the parts already came in. Well, actually all of the parts came in. So the FlySky GT5 with the receiver is finally here. The Hobbywing Quick Run Fusion Pro 2-in-1 brushless system that I got. The outer, the trio outer is here, and then, I'm sorry, these were the outers, and that's the inner. So all of them are here. Okay, so I'll have these packed unboxed in just a second here, so you can actually take a look at them, and also you guys put updated videos. This will be attached to update videos of how I take apart the Capra. So the Capra 4-wheel steer is finally getting its upgrades. It's been a while coming. I've been wanting to upgrade this car for a long time, so finally I settled on this motor. That was kind of what changed originally. It was supposed to be the Spectrum Firma 2-in-1, but unfortunately I don't think it fits very well. From what I read, I actually might have the Dremel inside as well, just to make this one fit. So we'll see. I'll have the updated videos to go along with this. Okay, so now each of the components are out of their bags or boxes. Just take a quick look at these. So these are the inners, I believe. Yeah, the inners. Trio brass. It's beautiful, wonderfully machined. And the other piece that goes with it. And these are the inners. Very wonderfully machined pieces. There we go, sorry. Going forward and whatnot. Of course, with the trio, you usually always get the wonderful decals. So here is the Hobbywing Quick Run Fusion Pro. It's supposed to be the same size as a 540 motor, so maybe I don't have to do any dribbles, but let's take a look here. Nice. Okay. And of course, inside the box, you have its other components. So it's like, I have the trusty programmer card already. Oops, my apologies for kicking the stand here. And then last but not least, the FlySky GT5 transmitter. And the reason I got this is it's really highly rated because of the 4-wheel steer, that you're going to be able to control that wheel all the way through like that. So that's part of the reason I got that. It's highly recommended for 4-wheel steer vehicles. And then the 6-channel receiver. Alright, so that's the components, what they look like out of their box. Everybody's already seen a lot of review videos of this particular motor. It's been around, I think, for 6-7 months already. This radio, from Logan from West Desert Wheeler recommends it. A lot of the other color folks recommend it as well. So there's a lot of review videos for that as well. So one thing left is, originally I was planning to order the aluminum panels. However, when I ordered it, I guess I got an email and they canceled orders because they ran out of stock of the gray one. So I decided to get the Lexan ones, the clear ones that Axial makes, that are back in stock. So I'm going to be adding a paint scheme of my own choice in there. I'm still deciding on what to do, but it's probably going to be more grayish black with maybe no red. I don't know. I'm still deciding right now. I haven't settled on anything yet, but we'll see. But that's it for now. And then the next thing is I'll have updated video, just little updates on here when I start getting these installed, the motors and so forth. Alright, first quick updates. The trio, I had that wrong earlier. These are the inners. These are the outers. Inners. Outers. Okay, so they look fantastic. Look at these things. They look so good. The bearings went in smoothly. So let's see if I could turn that with hands. So here, added a little bit of the bearing, gear grease inside, just to make sure it has a little bit extra. Looks good. Just want to do a quick little upgrade before I put the other one on. Cool. Looking good so far. Alright guys, so as you can see, here's a quick little workbench update. I have the Hobbywing Fusion Quick Run Pro mounted. Everything is running smoothly. Gearing meshing is good. So just like the review said, this motor is slightly bigger than the original in size comparison. As you can see here, I have them next to each other. There we go. So this is slightly bigger. Now, because it's slightly bigger, it does cause a small issue on the actual, I guess the panel, the chassis. So this particular strut link right here does get in the way. So you do have to kind of shave some of that away. I do have a Dremel kit, luckily I do. A lot of the reviews did say that you probably need to use a Dremel. You don't have to use Dremel, you can use different other tools, but a Dremel just makes it faster. My goal was to try to just shave as much as I can without really compromising the integrity of this thing, because your link is held here and this is plastic, so I didn't want to remove too much. But it is removed enough where everything fits in perfectly now. I've did several test fits. You know, the first couple shavings were not close enough, so there you go. So that's what that motor is going to look like. I'm going to now just go ahead and screw in that transmission to the chassis and continue putting on the rest of the modifications, the receiver next. Alright guys, so here it is. The vehicle's done. The trio inner and outer brass portal covers have been installed. So the fronts now have the extra added weight. One thing I did remove was just the centerpiece. I'm not sure if I want to get it back in. It's a pain in the ass to remove, and it's a pain in the ass to put back in. So I kind of just left it open like this. Now let me show you the inside. Let me clean up. I should have kept the panels off, but oh well. But this is how you can see it. So wires are zip tied together. Power buttons right here. XTC wires. So they pretty much follow the same path as they all did in the past. Been zipped down 2 locations. DSM integrated recovery kit is back to where it is. And because I used the receiver wire hole to screw in this piece right here to attach that DSM, I just drilled out another piece for the receiver antenna. So this, I think I'm going to have it either hanging out here, or I don't know, I'm going to have it secured somewhere here. But I am going to put a cargo net here that I ordered, you know, to basically cover that up. So I'm not sure how I'm going to attach it just yet. But this is pretty much the car the way it is. The finished programming the ESC already. As of right now, because this is a much more powerful motor compared to what it was at 2300 kV, I did have to turn down my throttle settings, all of that, turn up my expo quite a bit, just to compensate for that. Until I gear down the transmission, this is the way it's going to go. So it is the FlySky GT5. The receiver is now inside there, and I'm now using the FlySky GT5 radio. That's pretty much the reason why I wanted to get the FlySky, is just because of how much control you have over this. That does make a difference, rather than a click like that, or you know, like 5 point, or yeah. So I do like this. This is gonna make a difference. So here is the modulation. So this is actually, I think, at 75% expo. Oops. Should I have here? The punch had to be turned down quite a bit, just because, like I said, it's running at 2300 kV until I gear it down. But the punch has been turned down quite a bit. This particular ESC does have the FOC program. Alright, so next thing to do is just get it outside and test it. Alright guys, so here it is with the first test run. here, and because I don't have it mounted on the radio, let's get low so you can see it. It's definitely got really good modulation. Nice, thanks to those nice weights in the front now. The fronts are planted. Okay. I really like having the rear wheel steer on a separate channel. I can just turn it like this. It's a lot easier to control, that's for sure, compared to the button changes with the mode settings. So it's definitely a little bit easier to control for me. You can see why it's so highly recommended for a four-wheel steer vehicle. I'm really digging the modulation on this, so let off the brake one. Sorry. Alright, so off. Going back up. Oh wow. I'm really digging this receiver and this radio. I wouldn't say receiver, but I'm saying radio actually. This ESC and motor control is phenomenal. Yeah. Okay. Let's come back around here. Oops. Swung that tail too hard. Okay, good. How much control I have over this just going up the seesaw. Do a rock crawl over here. Try to turn on this rock right here. so cool. I can just control the rears like that. And the funny thing is, this is like a $70 radio with the receiver, compared to my Spectrum DX5 Rugged, which is like $200 plus $300. It doesn't have the ability to do this, which kind of sucks. Now, the one thing about the Spectrum that I do like is it does have the different modes that I can set. It has it on this crawl thing right here, but I just haven't figured out how to program it just yet. So something I have to look into. But so far, I mean, the way the ESC, the motor behaves, it's every bit as good as every single reviewer out there that has ever driven these Hobby Wing Fusions. They are pretty awesome. For the price too, I mean, what is it, 160 for the combo? My Home's Hobbies with the Black Mamba, with the Mamba X ESC, and the, what was it, the Home's Hobby 540 Polar Pro. That was like $300 for the combo, for the two. So this is about half the price, and you got pretty much just as much control and modulation as the other one. So I'm glad I got to play with both of these setups and see which one I like. I might be running Fusion Pros in all of my rigs in the future, so we'll see. So far, I'm pretty impressed with this. Alright guys, so what do you guys think of the mods for the Capra? I guess the real test would be once I take it out to the local comp crawler course and I can test it out over there, but I might do that later today. We'll see how that goes. Alright guys, so that's it for now. This is the Axial Capra 4-wheel stair with its mod. Got the Hobby Wing Fusion Pro 2300 kV in there. Got the FlySky GT5 and 6-channel receiver with the new radio, and trio brass inner and outer portal covers. So yeah, this is the Capra with its new upgrades, and love it. So more to come. I'll see you on the next one. Alright, so here is a look at the Excel file for the Capra after upgrades. The vehicle is actually 6 pounds 14 ounces, so 109.9 ounce. Weight ratios, the front is 57%, the rear is 43%. It's still balanced at 50-50. Now, one other thing though is after the, let's see, these were all the new mods starting from here, which is the Hobby Wing coming down. We end up going to, this car is now priced at, sorry, dang it, $1,139. So just about $1,140 is what this car is at right now. So this is just a detailed look at the modifications of the Capra that it has right now. The next thing that has to go are the hair buttons inside that are for the tire inserts. I really like the Three Brother Racing, the 3D printed sets, so I'm most likely going to be getting another set of those to go into this car. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed this one. Catch you on the next one.